Hello, beloved. This is Tracy L. Moore, aka The Purposeful Poet, bringing you spiritual truths through poetry. I also bring you greetings from Chesapeake Christian Center in Chesapeake, Virginia, where life is unlimited. My purpose is to encourage, uplift, and inspire you to be your best for Christ. And I'm here again today with more Motivation on Monday. That's MOORE, Motivation on Monday. And the poem for today is entitled, Every Beat of Your Heart. Beloved, your heartbeat is as the second hand of a ticking clock, representing a moment in time, moving silently and incrementally forward as you journey toward heaven. A day is like 1,000 years unto me, and 1,000 years is like a day. The moment defined by your heartbeat is no different than 1,000 years to me, the Ancient of Days. Therefore, savor every moment, even as your heart beats, for I am only in that moment. My name is I Am. Just as you focus not on your next heartbeat, after the last has passed. Concern not yourself with the future. Be not burdened down with worries and cares. Focus on your heartbeat in the moment, for I am there in your present, ready to provide grace to meet your every need. Stay in the moment with me, your creator. I am in the moment of your heartbeat called the present. The power I wield is in the present. Your provision is in the now, the present. Your peace is in the now, the present. In the present, I give you the present of my presence in which there is fullness of joy. Love me with every beat of your heart. Worship me with every beat of your heart. Live your life in the present with me moment by moment, heartbeat by heartbeat, for there you will find me, the great I am. God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. Exodus 3:14. We need to learn the art of living in the present. Many times we live in the past or in the future. When we are living in regret, refusing to forgive ourselves for our past failures, rehearsing them over and over again, we are living in the past. We also have a problem when we insist upon living in the future. We do need to plan for the future. We do need to use our imagination to have faith for the good things God has for us in the future. However, when we focus on potential negative events that may or may not happen in the future, that's called worry. Therefore, God desires that we remain in the present. We pull our minds out of the past and out of the future and meditate and focus on what the word says about ourselves in the situation now. That is how we stay in the present, and when we do, we'll reap the following benefits. Number one, we stay filled with joy. Psalm 16:11 says, in your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. When we stay in the present with God, He allows the fruit of the Spirit of joy to manifest. Number two, we experience the peace Jesus gives us. The best way to stay in the present is to keep our minds stayed on God. Isaiah 26:3 says when we do that, He will keep us in perfect peace. It's hard to worry about your problems when you deliberately focus your mind on God. Therefore, maintaining our peace is a good motivator for living in the present. Finally, number three, we are able to hear God's voice more clearly. When God speaks, we can only experience that as we stay in the present. In the book of Exodus, when He spoke to Moses from the burning bush, He called Himself I Am because He was speaking to Moses in the present. Our mind has to be focused on God in the present in order to receive a word from Him. If you desire to live in the present, practice staying aware of God's presence all throughout the day. Sing songs and hymns to the Lord. When you do, you have to focus on God by default. Pray and ask the Holy Spirit to convict you when you're focusing on the past or living in the future. Do whatever you have to do to stay in the present as much as possible so that you can stay peaceful and joyful. Now let's go out and make it a good week. Let's be determined to stay in the present with God and reap the benefits. I invite you to check out my blog at tracylmoore.com, and while you're there, you can sign up to receive my bi-weekly newsletter as well. I believe it will bless you. Thanks for tuning in. This is Tracy L. Moore, aka The Purposeful Poet, signing off, and I look forward to seeing you next week. May God bless you real good.